I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey, thank you for joining us on the Gone Fishin Show. All three of us are back now. Jeff's back from his trip.
Two papers. I'm special.
You're special. I'm back, man. Terry's doing well with her knee surgery that she had. And
that's wonderful news.
Yeah, she's doing really good. And there's no baseball today.
Right.
Did you see my post for? I think I already. No, I wasn't here last week to say anything about it. My grandson is ranked in the top 1,000 in the United States.
Yeah. You told us that a couple weeks ago. Yeah, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And he's ranked in the top 43 in the state of Florida. So.
What is he? How old?
He's 16.
16. Throwing how fast?
Throwing 87 miles an hour.
He'd strike me out real quick.
I don't see 87 miles an hour.
No, that's where you just sort of swing the bat and hope you get lucky.
That's it. Joe, you got your power figured out?
Yeah, we might not have a computer today. I don't know what's going on. It's not charging.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
And we definitely don't touch that red button in there.
No.
That turns off everything. Did we find that out, huh? Okay. Yeah, and Joe's talking about his computer. I've been out trying to find a decent one. You can't find anything anymore.
No. No. I gave up looking for a truck. You know, everybody I've talked to, the prices are inflated, and you know, there's no inventory. They're not bringing things in. It's like everything, you know, not only the fishing industry.
Oh no, it's everything. You're right.
Yeah.
I get when Terry works at night, or works till 7 o'clock.
Right.
They have 12-hour shifts, 7 to 7. And actually, they work to 7:15. So I usually put a microwave dinner in, and like the Salisbury steak or I know it.
Or the meatloaf with mashed
potatoes. That's the one I use a lot.
Yum.
Okay, I've got I like them.
Yeah.
And
old Marie's a pretty good cook.
You better believe that's good stuff.
Yeah.
But there was none in the freezer when I went shopping yesterday. I mean, completely empty as my head.
Everybody has the same idea. Marie cooks pretty good for $2.50.
Not only Marie, Boston Market wasn't there either.
Right.
There was a lot of food that was not in Publix at all. So
the ice cream aisle was sort of slack too when I was in Publix.
Well, everybody's fishing and catching their meals now.
Right.
That's a good thing. Everybody's out
as
fishing.
long as you can get some tackle to keep them going.
Well, we found some tackle, and we sold every pin reel we had. And we got some
emergency already. Joe's done something.
We got more on the way, people. We got some nice diver combos. Just got a shipment in of new, I can't remember, blocks.
Slack too, when I was in Publix. Everybody's fishing and catching their meals now. Right. Joe's got the show on. Turn it down, Joe.
I'm trying, hold on.
Well, we found something. The new combos you got, did you get surf combos also? Big ones?
We got some surf rods in.
Right.
I don't think we got any combos in. We got
I know a couple people were like, man, they've been looking for surf combos, reasonable.
Yeah, everybody else is around $300. We have them for right around $80. Some good combos. So they've been working hard. I got a box. I got a lot of children's stuff, little rods and reels, like 4-footers and stuff like that.
Oh, good. Like the Barbie rods?
Yeah.
Okay.
but they're a little bit higher class than the Barbie.
Why does it have to be a Barbie rod? Why can't it be a Ken rod?
Okay, it's a kid rod, a toddler rod. Well, I just saw something posted. Travis Goodall is going to be having a little girl in a few months.
Another one?
Yeah.
Good boy.
Yeah, so that'll be number 2 for him.
He just had one 3 months ago.
Yeah. I don't think his wife would like that too much if he did. But, well, I mean, if she's going to have one in a couple of months. But, if he's going to have this little fishing tournament, and it's going to be the diaper derby or something like that, and you got to, like, donate a packet of diapers and then $10, and whoever wins the money.
When they those little Barbie or Ken rods and reels.
Or Spider-Man. Don't forget the Spider-Man rods. Yeah.
Well, anyway, they're only about 4 feet. And
Yeah.
people have tournaments with them now.
Yeah. Yeah. The only thing you're allowed to do is change the line.
And
braid doesn't work the best on those things.
No.
believe it or not, the little tiny reel on it,
Yeah.
has a braid backing for the reel
Does it really?
to hold the braid.
Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that.
That's funny. I got one time because we were doing something with Heroes on the Water,
No.
and I caught a nice, probably 3.5, 4 pound black drum with it, and I found I was like, the braid doesn't work too well. You can't, get it on properly, and it starts hanging up and all that. So
Well,
just in case anybody has to.
we've got a good source of pin reels. We found a good source of dowel reels.
Nice.
We got some black golds now in there. Well, they're BGs now, not black and gold, but BGs. That's what they're called.
Is that what they're called?
The newer models, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, everything is acronym now. Or acronym.
I'll tell you what, I had one of the little, what was it, a 410 or something? The small little micro reels, like a 500 series. It might have even been a 1,000, but I mean, this reel was so small, and it was so fun catching trout on that thing.
Okay.
That was a great little reel.
We got some ardent, low-profile reels in.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Yeah,
and
definitely have to check those out.
$70 is all.
Really?
Right.
Nice.
Their spinning reels were great, but all of a sudden, the price on those things skyrocketed.
They got a little better.
What happened? They made the same mistake that some of the fly fishing people did with the rods, lifetime guarantee.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So if something goes wrong, they had to replace it, and people were buying the reels because of the guarantee.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think once they found out how much that cost them, they upped the price quite a bit on it.
Yeah, that's one thing. I never buy a reel or a rod because of the warranty. Because, I mean, when something happens, I get ticked off and this broke, and it's like,
Just buy another one.
Just buy another one. Same thing with the reel, I've got boxes of ambassadors that I've had over the years, I've even got, I think, 2 bags with ambassadors in it. Like one reel that's been taken apart and...
Well, Keith basically has quit doing reels.
Yeah.
I think he's still doing the clean and lube, but parts, people were getting really mad at him that was not his fault. Parts, I mean...
Tell him, hey, find the part and bring it to me, and I'll be more than happy to fix it for you.
Even back before all this started, some parts were hard, and it would still take him a month or 2 to get the parts in. Now, God, it could be 6 months to a year to get a part in.
Wow, that's absolutely crazy.
It's crazy. Everything's gone crazy as far as... What's amazing is right around the boat dealerships. You can't buy a boat, unless... I saw Brett Cannon had some on one of his lots. His other location at Palm Cove Marina was empty. almost empty.
Really?
A boat, yeah, he sold everything.
Well, give it a year or so, and wait till you see the boats that are going to be on sale. Yeah.
Yep. People are going to be selling them.
They're going to be selling them because they can't afford them.
I've got a couple of good pictures. We're going to be bringing up. You might
Hopefully. I'm on battery saver right now, so I don't know how long this is going to last or if it's even charging, but it's signaling me that it's not charging, and I don't know why. Because this computer comes out once a week, and that's it.
Well, that's the reason why, since I couldn't find one I wanted to buy, I take my old one over and
Had it upgraded?
well, no, they're trying to figure out how to get into an Acer that's locked up. The password. I can't remember the password to save my life. I can remember song word for word back in the 50s.
But you should be able to always reset your password anywhere and everywhere. It gives you an option to reset your password for your computer.
It doesn't work that way.
Okay. 904-831-1023, 904-831-1023. You're listening to the Gone Fishing Radio Show on Sunny 102.3 FM in Jacksonville, Florida. Stand by. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back with some info.
Southern Sportsman is now open on the south side of Arlington Expressway. They stock everything an outdoorsman thrives, from firearms and fishing, archery, and knives. They've got Bows by Hoyt, Obsession, and Prime with an archery range for practice time. Everything's there of fisherman digs, from T. Allen rods to TBS jigs. Guns by Glock can always be found at Southern Sportsman, the best in town. Located at 8324 Arlington Expressway. Give them a call today at 903-2745. That's 903-2745.
The best way to go fishing around here is to join Jacksonville Boat Club. We furnish the boats, the insurance, and take care of all the maintenance. You'll enjoy completely hassle-free valet service on the premier fleet in the Southeast. When you arrive at the dock, your boat will be ready to go. You won't spend hours getting it ready or have to wait in line at the marina or boat ramp. Just remember, we clean the boats, but you clean the fish. JacksBoatClub.com.
You wouldn't trust just anyone on where to find your next big catch, would you? So why trust anyone when it comes to buying or selling your home? When the experts at Real Keeper Realty can help you navigate your way through the biggest financial move you'll make in your life. Just like fishing, when you're selling your home, you got to put out the right bait to attract the best buyers. And when it comes to buying the right home for you and your family, we'll stay the course and make sure you find a real keeper. For all of your real estate needs, give Real Keeper Realty a call. 904-414-4000. Real Keeper Realty. Your home. Your future. Our commitment.
Atlantic Coast Marine, the name to remember for Maverick, Hughes, Pathfinder, Canoe, and Sundance boats. We're also a full-line Yamaha dealer with the best prices on Yamaha engines. A winner of Yamaha's Best in Class 3 years running, Atlantic Coast Marine will get you set up with the right engine the first time. We offer a huge service facility performing everything from fiberglass repair to engine rebuilds. Atlantic Coast Marine, 13748 Atlantic Boulevard at the Intercoastal Waterway. Call 221-0793. That's 221-0793.
Do you have a boat? Then you need to know Shark Attack, a mobile marine service licensed and insured to install and repair marine generators, electronics, stereos, water and waste systems, as well as complete or partial rewires. Have a boat? Then you need to know a mobile marine technician that will come to your boat. Shark Attack does just that. Also offering consulting and pre-purchase inspections. Call 904-200-8709. That's 904-200-8709. And receive $50 off your first service call.
Heading out to Hexa Drive to fish? Then there's only one bait and tackle stop for you, and that's Browns Creek Fish Camp. They're located at 5212 Hexa Drive and have everything you need for a complete day on the water. Run out of bait while fishing? Well, Browns Creek Fish Camp is one of the few locations where you can pull your boat in and restock your bait supply. No boat? No worry. Browns has the finest docks to fish on, so you need to give those folks a call. It's 757-1600, a big supporter of the Recreational Fishing Alliance Browns Fish Camp. 757-1600.
Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Hey, we're back.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff, I heard you bought yourself a new boat, brother.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Little Ranger Banshee.
Little. How big is that boat?
16.
That's
16
a great size.
Yeah.
17 foot.
Yeah. 17 foot.
Yeah.
Floating about 7 inches of water.
Yeah.
You know. Jack plate. Raise it up.
You got jack plate on that boat?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. I
Jack
didn't notice that.
Yeah. Got jack plate on it. So, yeah, getting 7 inches of water.
Yeah.
Get where those redfish are hiding and crawling around.
That's Joe, guys. He's still trying to get some power to that computer. So
No, he just pulled a Mario move there. Remember that? You know, the cartridges that we used to play the game?
Oh, yeah.
You have to blow and you blow in it and plug it in and then it would work. So it was like magic or something, you know?
So anyway, let's go back. You got yourself a nice Ranger boat there.
Yeah.
So when you pick it up?
Probably Monday or Tuesday.
Congratulations. Yep. People go see the boat. I just got to see it on his phone. It's a beautiful boat. Beautiful boat.
Yeah. Nice little ride.
Yeah, I would say.
I'm going to have fun with it.
I bet you that beats your aluminum boat.
No, I got a fiberglass boat.
A 14...
No, I got a 16 Carolina skiff.
I didn't know that. I thought it was a little small 14-footer.
No, it's a 16 Carolina skiff.
That never turned off.
Correct. Well, it did till one day it didn't. And it happened to, when it didn't, was a tournament day. So I was sort of a little freaked out, you know. But I took it over to Tony, Boatronics. They fixed it right up.
So a different plug didn't work, huh, Joe?
No, I think it's inside here.
Yeah,
You know, sometimes it's flashing over here. So I don't know if that means this.
That little white, blue light.
Okay. Looked white to me.
Oh, by the way, people, there is, I didn't bring all the information. I got it hanging on our door. There's another kayak-only tournament, I believe.
Oh, nice.
It's in,
Who's putting that on?
I'm not sure, Joe. It's we got it in the mail yesterday or a couple of days ago.
Is it going to be a local?
It's either Georgia
Right.
Georgia or a close by. It's got to be a close by tournament.
Yeah.
And
St. Augustine,
No.
Jacksonville.
I know it's up north.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Up north. Yeah.
So that's always good news.
So it's kayak only. I believe it's kayak only. So, well, anyway, we had, first of all, one of our regular people, and now she's a writer with us, Miss Trina Polkey.
Yay!
And we're welcoming her to the Fishing Connection. Wrote a great article on her first article there. And I'm very happy for her because she won the snapper
Yes, she
division
did.
of the Kingfish
Yes, she did. Team Big Bobbers.
Team Big Bobbers,
Yep.
correct? That's exactly who it
And
was.
we went out on, Gavin and I got the privilege of going out on Miss Trina's boat. Got a 19-foot Cape Horn. What a great boat. You know, it's a good riding boat.
Well, what's amazing is she does the majority of the work herself.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just really amazed with that.
Well, let's tear that motor apart and put it back together.
Yeah, she run the red snapper division, and we're proud of her because she is part of us on this radio show and on.
And she got to cash a check. Man, cashing a check's always fun.
Let me see. But there was over 200 anglers fishing the Greater Jacksonville Redfish Tournament also.
Yeah.
That's in the boat and kayak anglers. So it was on the last day of the tournament, right before weigh-in, I believe, or during the weigh-in.
I think they probably ended up with, I think it was 40-something kayaks. Is that right, Joe? And that sound about?
Look in the.
Is it in here?
Yeah, it might be in there. I don't know if
there was
it's
over,
complete.
I don't know how many kayaks there were, but there was 200 combination boats and kayaks.
Yeah. That's a great number.
That's a great number. And
Speaking of numbers, Eddie Kabler won.
yeah, he won 5,000.
$5,000. Yeah.
Yeah,
Congratulations, Eddie. Yeah.
And what tournament?
That was the one down at St. Augustine. I can't remember the name
Was
of
it
it.
kayak?
Ancient City.
Ancient City?
No. That's boat tournament.
Boat tournament.
Yep, boat tournament. So,
You know, Eddie didn't fish tournaments for a while after he fished.
we fished for $5,000, you know.
Oh yes, that's
So yeah, he went out and won it.
I guess good.
Great job.
And well,
It's hard to beat Eddie. You know,
He's a-
he's a great fisherman. And it's sick being on the same boat with him, and you know.
did you fish with him?
Oh yeah, I've been out with him multiple
Oh
times.
no, I thought
And-
this tournament.
Oh no, not that tournament. I'm just talking about in general. I mean, he'll school you. It's crazy.
He, what was that, 10-pound test? He would use 10-pound mono
Yeah, I think that's what
That's
it was.
for trout?
No, man. That's his bull red.
That was at the boat.
Yeah. No, he uses like 6
Yeah, something
for,
like that.
for
yeah.
trout. Yeah. Well, I use 8 for trout on my trout rod. It's generally 8-pound mono. I don't really like using braid on trout. I think it's just, you know, something about when a trout hits and it's a good sized trout and the stretch of that mono and you feel it with that rod bending over. Good stuff.
Well, sometime this weekend, we're expecting a little wind to pop up. Sunday, Monday.
Well, we got the IFA Redfish Tour is this weekend here in Jacksonville, which is tomorrow, and the kayak division is Sunday.
The kayak division might be a rough day.
That's okay.
You know, well, you know, we've had a bunch of non-hurricanes.
Yeah.
We are fortunate how our coastline.
Or peninsula.
Now, no.
It's not we're not the
How-
peninsula.
Yeah, we are peninsula. Yes, you
But
are
we go-
correct.
we
But
go
I'm talking
in
about
a little
our
bit.
coastline, the first coast.
Right, how
Okay.
it's tucked in.
Cuts the inside,
Yep. Makes that little cut.
cut, and the
Sort of pushes stuff away.
and we are the only direct hit. And I've lived here for 70 years. I've been through about 5 or 10 hurricanes coming by and everything. But the closest direct hit was down in South St. Augustine when Dora hit in
Dora, yeah.
1964. And it was only a Category 1, I believe, when it hit us. Now, the amount of damage that it
The
did,
flooding that
well, no, it washed out.
I remember we had a giant oak tree fell on the front of our house.
On the
I
fair.
lived over in Arlington back then off University.
And all the Ferris wheels back in the boardwalk days,
Yep.
they were all crumpled
All
down.
crumbled, yeah.
And so,
I don't remember that part. I remember the tree though.
there's a tree.
Yeah.
So anyway, we are very fortunate to the point that that the Gulf Stream is further off our coast, and a lot of times the hurricanes will follow that Gulf Stream seems to go by us. So Sunday might end up being, you know, not such a bad day. They're saying that the winds have a circumference of approximately 200 miles. And if it's off the coast by 100, we might be out of everything.
Well, as of now, it's a Category 1.
90.
Right now, it's a Category 1.
90?
75 mile an hour.
Yeah.
So
they did show it kicking into a 2 for a while.
It could possibly be a 2. But it's showing, the last thing I saw was coming up, skirting just offshore of Palm Beach. And then if it comes straight up from Palm Beach, it's going to put 60 to 100 miles off the coast of us. So,
hey everybody, this is my daughter-in-law, Mary Beth Hale.
Hello, Mary Beth Hale.
Say hello to Mary Beth, everybody. You're on the radio, Mary Beth.
Hi.
And he hangs up on her.
No, she hung up. She ran.
She said bye.
She always calls me every Friday during the show, and I keep telling her, one of these days I want to put you on the radio. I got her today.
That's funny. Well, hello, Travis Goodall, Mark Burford. That's the sinker guy, Florida Surf Tackle, is listening. Jimmy J.J. Thurn, how you doing? He said, how you doing, guys?
That's real hazardous. That's real hazardous right there. You got that big YouTube channel.
Right. Good deal.
Well, I was wishing the computer was going to work because, well, we'll get to that when I get back. Get back. Come on. Here we go. 904-831-1023 is the number. Give us a shout, 904-831-1023. Listening to the Gone Fishing Radio Show on Sunny 102.3 FM. We are streaming live on the Facebook page at GoneFishingShow.com. Stand by. We'll be right back. Hold tight.
Did you know that feeling sluggish or weighed down could be signs that your digestive system isn't working at its best? But taking Metamucil every day can help. Metamucil supports your daily digestive health using a special plant-based fiber called psyllium. Psyllium works by forming a gel in your digestive system to trap and remove the waste that weighs you down. Start feeling lighter and more energetic by taking Metamucil every day. Did you know that Metamucil is available in packets, capsules, and fiber thins? Buy them today at Target and Target.com.
Capital One knows life doesn't alert you about your credit card.
Hey, Couch Surfers, we've got nonstop tunes to keep you rocking while you work. Oh, and Colleen, yes, you Colleen with a K. Your free trial of Movie Plus ends tomorrow, and your card may be charged. Do you want to continue or cancel?
So meet Eno, the Capital One assistant. Eno looks out for surprise charges, like when free trials expire, and helps if you need to fix them. Eno, another way Capital One is watching out for your money when you're not. Capital One, what's in your wallet? Limitations apply.
Have you ever wanted to learn a new language like French, Spanish, or Russian, but thought it would be too difficult and time-consuming? Then go to Babbel.com and try it for free. Babbel works because it's built around real life. It teaches you everyday practical conversations that you will actually use. In 15 minutes a day, you'll be on your way to speaking a new language in just a few weeks. Babbel uses a modern conversation-based technique that makes language engaging, fun, and memorable. It starts by teaching you words and phrases. Then, sentences gradually get more complex. Soon, you're practicing short conversations about real-life topics. Babbel is created by language experts who use the spaced repetition method to help you learn quickly and remember what you learned. With Babbel, you can speak a new language. Babbel. Language for life. Now try Babbel for free. Just go to Babbel.com and start learning a new language today. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
I can give you a brand new kitchen in days, not weeks, not months. Hi, I'm Jeff Martin from Martin Appliance and Greystone Kitchens with my secret formula for your new kitchen. Quick and easy and economical. 90% of new cabinets today are painted, modern colors, crisp and clean. 90% of new countertops are granite or quartz, impeccably stylish, incredibly functional. Our secret? We swap your counters and refinish your cabinets to the color of your choice at a fraction of the cost. None of the hassle and done in days. Call Greystone Kitchens at 213-9100 for your secret solution. Come see us on Phillips Highway across from Regal Cinema. That's Greystone Kitchens and Martin Appliance. New kitchen, new appliances. And if you want new cabinets, I can do that too. I'm a licensed contractor, for crying out loud. Florida State License CGC 1526479.
What you see is what you get. Martin Appliance Family.
Every day, the men and women of the United States Marine Corps demonstrate their commitment to defend the American way of life. Since 1775, we have served our nation as a force in readiness.
Get some rear security.
From combat operations to humanitarian assistance in every corner of the world. No matter where the mission takes us today, or wherever our country needs us tomorrow, we'll always remember the land we call home. As Marines, we take a stand for each other, for our nation, for us all, the few, the proud, the Marines.
Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
You know, I can't say enough about Jim Suber and the work that they're doing at the boat ramps.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that they have cameras going up
now
everywhere?
Yeah, I see that. I think that's really neat.
Well, they've the cameras have Jim King in Mayport earned their value with the witnessing a truck stolen. They saw who stole the truck.
Good.
A vessel crash and a parking lot hit and run. Was all on camera.
All caught on camera.
Right.
Hey, man. We're all being watched all the time, and we don't even know it.
Yeah, somebody tried to do something or deny it or whatever, and he pulled up the film, and the guy just turned around and walked off or whatever.
No, the guy was going to protest.
Protest, yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, and then Jim showed the guy the film, and the guy said, "I'm wrong." Turned around and left. And so I think that's great.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's absolutely great. You got some type of protection at the boat ramps coming along right now. It's really good. And I think just the idea of filming tournament results, it's a great idea. I never really thought about that. Now, like the camera we're using here, you could film the weigh-ins.
Oh, yeah.
And
well, they were doing that at the Kingfish tournament, so every tournament could do it.
Yes, I mean
maybe Chip will do that this year.
Well, if there's a protest or a complaint, there's always let's roll it back and see if you're right.
We got video right here.
Evidently, Jim saved that one guy a lot of money. He didn't have to put up his protest fee.
Right.
So Yeah. And he looked at the film and saw he was wrong, and so he didn't have to pay the money. Now, if he'd seen the film and thought he was right, he would have had to pay for the protest. And you get your money back if you win.
That's sort of like when I had to go to court for my running the red light ticket that I did beat.
Well, if you win the protest, you do get your
money back.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like the red light thing, it's like, okay, were your wheels past this line? If they were, you ran it. You know?
Oh, yeah, if they want to get technical about it, sure. Yeah.
Well, that's the way the judge said, well, this is the line.
That's just like now I've got that little thing from State Farm in my windshield, and I keep getting alerts saying, overspeed, whatever.
Really?
Because, yeah, if I'm doing 60, anything above 60 and a 55, it'll mark it against me, And
I don't like that.
I'm going to call them and say, look, I'm doing 65 and a 60, and I'm getting people on my tail honking the horn, throwing their hands up in the windshield, pushing me down the street, and you expect me to sit here and do the speed limit? It ain't going to happen. It's just not.
Okay, let's go back to...
Okay.
Okay.
You get my point. Do you get my point?
That's a little too invasive.
It is invasive, but it gives you a heck of a discount when you drive real good.
Okay, guys, let me tell you what's going on. You will be able to read it in detail in the Fishin Connection if you're able to get one. But spend the week working real hard on this article, doing a lot of research. And Joe, once again, has put together a very good paper.
Beautiful.
Okay. All right, first of all, the FWC has approved draft changes to flounder. Now, it has not made it into law yet, but it
Right,
has
so there is still time. They could make changes if they wanted to.
But they have approved the plan that was brought forward.
Yeah.
Which goes from...
Well, the only problem I have with it is that November closing. Close it in December and January.
No, not 2 months.
For flounder, who's out fishing for flounder in January?
Anybody who catches one?
Yeah, that's true. But change it to December instead of November. Leave November alone.
But anyway, it appears the way that we read it last time, the flounder is going from 12 to 14 inches.
Beautiful.
Total length. It's still, in my opinion, an inch short, but every now and then you do find it thick.
14 to 14, you're getting into, almost 2 pounds, right at 2 pound fish.
They're reducing the recreational bag limit from 10 to 5, cutting that in half. And, yes, a November closure. Okay. So that looks like it will pass as proposed. There's other changes like the commercial. If you're a commercial fisherman, a commercial trip and vessel limit is 150. When using allowable gear, establish a November commercial trip and vessel limit of 50 pounds. So they're cutting it off 100 pounds in November as they close it.
Off commercial.
100 pounds off of commercial and closing it to recreational.
Well, things that I've heard, guys offshore, things like that, they'll go down there and they just, they're going after those big ones when they're down there. And, so a lot of the big fish are killed before they're ever even near getting inshore.
Okay, now these rules will go offshore into federal waters. So this is a Florida law and a federal law combined. So that's kind of really important. Another one that's very popular I don't know, but people love catching them anyway.
Blues?
Yes.
They just ruin tackle and,
Good bait fish off a pier, though.
Yeah, it is. Put that sucker up and let a king get him.
The Atlantic bluefin fish regulation will be from Maine through the Atlantic coast of Florida. And a 2019 federal stock assessment found that the Atlantic population of bluefish is overfished. Because of the assessment results, federal fishery managers adopted more restrictive limits. This was kind of a brutal change, I thought. The recreation daily bag limit is from 10 fish to 3 fish.
Yeah.
That's 275%.
Yeah.
No size change, though?
No,
I think it's 12 now.
You know what? There is no size change at all. And it does not go into federal waters. So bluefish It's from 10 to 3. The effective date of this change is to be determined. It hasn't been determined yet. Okay, Taylor, Jeff Taylor. Hello.
I think we lost him, and he's calling back or something.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. Hey, caller.
Jeff.
Hello. No, I think it's Taylor. I don't know.
Taylor. Taylor, you there?
Nah, he's not. Not yet.
Okay. All right.
Hopefully he'll start talking. All right. Taylor, you there?
Yeah, I tried to call in. I guess you have technical difficulties.
We have technical difficulties. Go ahead, sir.
Yep.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out if anybody addressed those giggers, because I don't think the problem will be solved if you got giggers and go out there and divers. Because think about it, I asked my buddy, I said, well, what about the giggers? You know, he said, well, you just get 4 or 5 guys on the boat and you can get 20, 30, flounder, and it's easy for them to get it. And other than that, how are you going to...
Well, that's now it's against the law. Once this law is passed, they will not be able to.
Oh, they banned gigging?
No. They haven't banned gigging.
But it's still...
Well, how's that...
You still can only keep your limit.
Yeah, I know, but if you got like on a boat, the snapper doesn't say 1 per boat; it says 1 per person. So if you can fit a lot of people on the boat, and for 5 per person, and you get 5 people on the boat, that's 25 flounder.
Well, that's still their limit.
That's their limit.
That's their limit for 5 people. So that's why they.
That's the rule says.
Yeah, but no, that like whenever I used to.
Well, right now, if you have 5 people on the boat, you can keep 50.
Yeah.
50. Oh yeah, well that's still not helping the situation. But I remember when I was diving.
Well, 25 is a lot less than 50 going out at one time.
What I'm trying to say is when I went diving, and you look at it like let's say a 12-inch flounder, it might look bigger underwater, so you shoot it then what, you know? So they're gonna kill more flounder.
Well,
divers can only keep 5 per person.
Yep. So.
It's not about the keeping it. It's just about.
Hey Taylor, we're on a hard break, man. We got to go make some money here. You're listening to the Gone Fishing Radio Show. Give us a call, 904-831-1023. We'll be right back after these messages.
Introducing Del Marina, the world's ultimate lightweight comfort deck and boat shoes. They're superior in all ways: style, quality, and performance. The upper is a high-tech, fast-drying mesh that won't tear, and it breathes so your feet don't get hot. The interior of the shoes are made with anti-odor, antimicrobial materials, and the footbed is removable for safe cleaning in the washing machine. Plus, the outsole is non-marking and slip-proof both uphill and downhill. Del Marina, the ultimate deck and boat shoes. Order a pair today from ScusaShoes.com. Check them out on the Fish Florida mobile app. Mention Fish Florida and receive a 20% discount. That's SKUZE shoes.com.
Save a nickel, save a dime. You'll save a bundle at Jack's Bargain Cabinets and Flooring. Save big bucks on building materials, from kitchen cabinets, vanities, granite countertops, carpet, and vinyl flooring. Jack's Bargain Cabinets beats the britches off those big box stores by as much as 40%. Bring them a quote from the Fat Cats and they'll beat it like a dusty rug. Jack's Bargain Cabinets are all wood at discount prices. Go to jacksbargaincabinets.com and see the huge selection of kitchen cabinets and countertops. Get a full kitchen or bathroom upgrade in less than 2 weeks at Jack's Bargain Cabinets, 455 Cassett Avenue. Palm Cove Marina, the place boats call heaven. And for good reason. Palm Cove Marina prides itself by offering the largest dry storage facility coupled with the finest wet slip accommodations on Jacksonville's intracoastal waterway. Also, you'll find that Palm Cove Marina provides full marine service, a travel lift, very competitive ethanol-free fuel prices, and they even have a swimming pool. Palm Cove Marina, located on Beach Boulevard on the west side of the intracoastal waterway. Call 223-4757. Online at palmcovemarina.com.
Great news, everybody. Big Jim at Fat Catch Mobile Trailer Repair has a new knee and he's back to work. So if you need something welded or you need to fix some bad wiring, you need to call Fat Catch Mobile Trailer Repair. Why? Because you need to get that stuff fixed. And Big Jim needs to work that knee because it needs rehabbing. You need an ink pen and a piece of paper and you need to write this number down. 247-1727. That's 247-1727. Fat Catch Mobile Trailer Repair for all your trailer repair needs. Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Okay, guys. Also, if you're a stone crabber, there's laws going on that.
I do that.
I know it.
Do my crab trap out there.
You really do? Yeah, but the law changes.
I have my
But they
five
do
crab
have
traps.
they actually have a date on that one. This one goes in, the stone crab clause go into effect on October 1st. And then we have about 5 years of closure for the Apalachicola orchard.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah, 5 years of closure. That's a long time.
And
I mean, the oyster population must be just decimated from the.
In 5 years, there's going to be some pretty oysters out there.
Whew, I'm telling you. How long does it take for an oyster to get to eating size?
About 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, right.
You asked.
Yeah, and then,
you asked the wrong person, but you asked.
Yeah, definitely 2.5 weeks. I can tell you that.
can you pull up the picture? You have enough power?
I've got some power, but let's see what I can do here.
I'm going to tell you, I think I mentioned it a little bit before. Steve Crowder was out fishing. Caught, I can't tell what kind of shark it was. And some gigantic shark bit through that other shark.
Yeah, I saw that picture.
Yeah. Oh, I could not believe it.
That first shark was probably, I don't know, probably 4 to 5 foot range. Is what I would estimate from just what I saw of what was left of it. You know?
I'd say a hammer or a tiger.
Oh, yeah. Or a big bull.
Or a big bull.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe, though. That's hard to believe and to get. One bite and that much is gone.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know.
Sharks really, they don't play when they decide they want to eat something.
Some poor lady up in Maine was thrown up in the air and killed by a shark.
Like the only person ever killed up there by a shark.
I could not believe that. Yeah. They said it threw her out of the water and I guess it took a hunk out of her. God bless her.
Well, I mean, you look at the pictures of great whites breaching, like on the seals and stuff, where they blast them and they're going out of the air, you know, and people on surfboards, people swimming from shark's vantage point looking up. It's like, man, look at that fat little seal. I'm going to eat that thing, and just, boom, they're on them. Yeah. It's not a way I'd want to go.
Oh, I couldn't imagine. But anyway, that's
But if that happens, hit him in the nose, poke him in the eye. Right, Joe?
No, you just say, please, leave me alone.
Yeah, really.
Please leave me alone.
That attack on Crowder was inside the river. So, I mean, that's an awful big shark.
Was it inside the river?
Yes, it was.
I wonder if it was just in the jetty area, though.
No.
It was up in the river,
It looked like about where the Pablo Creek side of the
Sisters Creek area?
Well, you know, Pablo Creek that I'm on, where it comes into the river?
Yeah.
Looked like it was right
in that area
there.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
I mean, there's definitely sharks in the river.
I mean, that was a big one. That was a big one.
Yeah.
Also, the bite was really good the last couple of days. People going out early in the morning.
Yeah, I got a thing right here from Chip that says great trout bite at the pier today. So
Ship Hook, David?
No.
Brundage.
Okay. Yeah, the bite has been good. I don't know if the Fisher's filling this low pressure.
Oh, yeah.
And
the pressure changed like that, and they're going, ooh, maybe I ought to eat something.
Right now.
Yeah.
So,
today'd be a good day to fish.
Yesterday, we don't.
Pam's out fishing right now. I saw a picture. She's here somewhere. I'm pretty sure I know where she is, just because I saw the picture of the trout she'd caught. Didn't have a lot of spots on it.
Well, let's see if I did this right.
Trout. Did you get it?
I don't know. It takes a minute to pop up if it pops up.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're watching us on the Boxcast presentation, there's a picture that should be popping up with that shark bit in half on the laying on the rails of the boat of Steve Crowder.
Yep.
Now, Steve also had, I've got one picture.
He's been sticking some good tarpon.
That's what
last week.
I got some a good picture on that. Now, I saw where the sinker slider was up pretty high on the setup that Steve had.
Was that one, or was that Leon? Leon had a nice tarpon this week too.
Yeah.
And I saw that orange popper. That was on Leon's.
No, this is a sinker slider. It wasn't a popper.
I must not have paid that much attention.
We had a guy visiting from up north, and he came by and bought some rods and reels. Would you believe he caught a tarpon on a live shrimp on a popping cork?
Wow. How big?
He's.
Did he get it in?
No.
Okay. So he just got a couple of jumps out of it.
He got a couple of jumps.
Yeah.
That's exactly. He came back in. That man was so excited.
I bet. He's like, "Can I get a bigger rod?"
And he didn't even know what it was.
You should have gone, yeah, I've got a rod for those right here.
Anyway, he didn't know it was a tarpon.
Right.
So we explained it to him, showed him the picture. He said, yeah.
That's what it was, huh? Yeah, when we were out on the Big Bobbers boat, we saw a tarpon skyrocket. And,
did you?
Yeah, so that was pretty neat. Busting a pot of pogies.
Now, the tarpon's gills are like razor blades.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You definitely need to have gloves on your handling them and things like that. I'm going to go chase some of those next week.
It seems like they've learned how to turn their head. If you look at the pictures, how they can turn their head around every direction, it seems like.
If you ever watch the tarpon tour, where they're fishing over in Boca Grande, oh my God. The fish are just ridiculous. And their air, they come out of the water.
They come out of it.
They do some crazy stuff trying to get rid of that hook. That's why everybody's like, yeah, I lost him. Yeah, you lost him because your leader got cut by those gills. Yep.
Yeah, people, you also need to be aware of a tarpon. I'm not sure where the breaking point is. You can bring a small one out of the water.
I think it's 30 inches.
Yeah, I was going to say 4 feet. So it's a little bit less than 3 feet, huh? You can bring that out of the water. But a larger tarpon, you can bring it along the side of the boat. And, wow.
That's Chip out at the pier
Chip at the pier this morning. Boy, what a nice trout. That is 24? Am I guessing?
Yeah.
This 15 is long-armed.
Huh?
15 and long-armed.
No,
that's a good trout.
That's a good trout.
Yeah.
Dude. That's no. Yeah. That 15 is a Rick Hale trout.
Yeah. Now you can look and sort of figure, where he's got his hand. That's probably 20, right at 24.
That's right.
Right around in there. If not, I'd be surprised.
Now, there's been some very good fishing underneath the Jacksonville Beach Pier, even with all the work that's being done around there.
Yeah.
You would think...
Wait a minute. Work being done there?
Yeah, they actually were doing some work the other day.
Really? Really?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
The guy came in the shop last Saturday and wanted to know why they're building a new pier next to the old one. Why don't they just redo the old one? I said they have to put that one up in order to get the machinery out on it to rebuild the other one. He goes, oh.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That to me.
He said, well, what about a barge? I said, the barge won't work. I said, you get a big storm or a nor'easter, and it takes that barge and pushes it right into the pier and tears it down, then where you at?
Well, let's just drag it back in.
That's very expensive to do.
Then why don't they just
What, building a new pier's not?
Yeah. It seems to me like
If you could have, I mean, it's been Lake Atlantic for weeks, you know?
I just want to know why it went from $3.5 million 10 years ago to, what is it now?
300 million?
No, it's not 300 million. It's, what's the new contract? 15, $20 million, whatever. I don't know. But that's just...
Joe, I dropped checking on that because I don't
just build the darn thing so
I don't
we
think
can
I'm going to be around
catch a king.
So why should I worry about it, the cost of it?
Yeah, this is true. You know, I'll be too darn old to sling a mud rod off the end of it anyway. So.
Yeah, David.
That's where you go hand a couple of bucks to a kid and go, hey, man, sling this out for me. I can still slide the
breakaway,
all the way down. I can handle that.
904-831-1023, 831-1023, listening to the Gone Fishing radio show on Sunny 102.3 FM in Jacksonville, Florida, streaming live on the Facebook page, Gone Fishing Show. Search for that on Facebook. Y'all stand by. We're going to return shortly. Hold on.
Looking for zero? Well, you better get to Baxley, where zeros are all over the place. 0% for 72 months on 2020 Jeep Grand Cherokee.
And no payment for 90 days.
Yeah, man. And 2020 Ram Newport 1500s, same deal. 0% for 72 months on them, too.
And no payment for a totally cool 90 days. Hey, now, that's before we talk. So talk to us about a 19 Ram Classic, up to 20% off MSRP. Get more car for your money and more money for your car at Woody Folsom, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where the summer clearance event is on like a ham bone. Delivery is free, and so is a lifetime powertrain warranty. It's hotter than the South Georgia summer.
Red Hot Bulletin from Baxley. 19 model year, new Chrysler 300s, rolling out of here at up to $8,000 off MSRP. You looking for zero? Well, you better get to Baxley, where zeros are all over the place. 0% for 72 months on 2020 Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Better get to Baxley, where Rams cost less.
WSOL HD2 Yulee, W272CQ Jacksonville, Sunny 102.3, Jacksonville's greatest hits.
Introducing Del Marina, the world's ultimate lightweight comfort deck and boat shoes. They're superior in all ways, style, quality, and performance. The upper is a high-tech, fast-drying mesh that won't tear, and it breathes so your feet don't get hot. The interior of the shoes are made with anti-odor, antimicrobial materials, and the footbed is removable for safe cleaning in the washing machine. Plus, the outsole is non-marking and slip-proof both uphill and downhill. Del Marina, the ultimate deck and boat shoes. Order a pair today from ScusaShoes.com. Check them out on the Fish Florida mobile app. Mention Fish Florida and receive a 20% discount. That's SKUZE Shoes.com. Southern Sportsman is now open on the south side of Arlington Expressway. They stock everything an outdoorsman thrives, from firearms and fishing, archery, and knives. They've got bows by Hoyt, Obsession, and Prime with an archery range for practice time. Everything's there of Fisherman digs, from T. Allen rods to TBS jigs. Guns by Glock can always be found at Southern Sportsman, the best in town. Located at 8324 Arlington Expressway. Give them a call today at 903-2745. That's 903-2745. Don't throw away that broken reel. Get it repaired by Keith Secor, better known as Keith the Reel Guy. For years, Keith the Reel Guy has saved many a reel from being thrown away. If your reel is in need of repair, just drop it off at Rick's Bait and Tackle in Jacksonville Beach, or you can just give Keith the Reel Guy a call. He's at 904-631-8924. Keith can get your reel repaired at a fair price and in a timely fashion. Call Keith the Reel Guy today and get your favorite reel back on the rod and out of the garbage can. Keith the Reel Guy, 904-631-8924. No matter how well maintained your boat is, things can still happen. Props get sheared off, water pumps fail, and starters die. You need a reliable towing service. Join Towboat US. Low-cost options and reliable service. For just $149 a year, Towboat US provides you with unlimited towing on water breakdowns within their vast service area, and that's 24/7. The average tow is around $700. Towboat US membership is a clear alternative. Visit BoatUS.com and join today, or give them a call at 249-4422. That's 249-4422.
Wake up on Sunny 102.3, where Colby brings you timely traffic reports.
You have a really happy voice, and it makes you feel good when you're driving to work in the morning.
Very, very refreshing to hear you give us updates early in the morning. I just enjoy the heck out of it.
Every weekday morning on Sunny 102.3.
Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Hey, we're back.
Here we are.
Just trying to figure out how to do an overlay on this and can't do it for some reason.
Yeah, I know it's.
We got Miss Pam on.
Missing a step somewhere.
Hello?
Hey, Pam. What's up, girl?
Can you hear me?
We hear you.
We hear the wind too. You must be outside fishing.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm trying to power to a place where the wind isn't.
Wow.
Yeah, that wind must be cooking.
Not as bad as like yesterday.
You're rocking like a hurricane.
Right.
I was fishing yesterday and the storm blew in, and one of the guys in a Hobie almost floats. And that was maybe a 20, 30 mile an hour gust. They're predicting Saturday of having winds 40 to 50 miles an hour.
Where?
Or Sunday. Where? Here.
Are we still fishing that?
I don't know. I got a text from Lee, and she said she and Keith are going to try to have an answer by when they look at the weather update tonight at around 5 or 6 or 7.
I'm certainly looking forward to it.
Yeah, but I really don't want to fish in 80 mile an hour winds.
Hey, that knocks out half of the
competition.
The competition there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
You know, hey.
So what are you finding with this drop of the pressure? You find some good fishing?
It's been high pressure because there's no clouds in the sky or just little skinny winter clouds. This morning the bite was real good, and yesterday in a different location the bite was really good. But I haven't had anything but catfish since probably 10:30.
So where were you at yesterday? Because it was good in Jacksonville too.
I can't tell you where I was.
I mean, what town?
What?
What's town? I don't care.
I'm not going to tell you where I was.
Oh, no.
Because I posted some fish. And do I always post my biggest fish before a tournament?
Of course.
Maybe yes, and maybe no. But the bite was really good where I was yesterday. So I don't want to broadcast that in case it goes on. But the downside is it's fairly open, like in the location I'm in here today, it's fairly open. And if we have 40 or 50 mile an hour winds, we're in trouble.
Yeah. Well, it's not going to get that serious for you, trust me. Been here through all of them, and it's not going to be that 50 mile an hour. You might get 30 to, at the most, 40 mile an hour gusts occasionally, but unless it moves in further west of us, we're not going to get that severe of a storm.
I think it's going to turn more east, and we're going to have some showers.
Well, this is the funny part, okay? When I told my husband, Dave, I'm going to go to Jacksonville this weekend, and I took an extra day off work so I could have an extra day to pre-fish, right? He goes, okay, honey, I love you, I'll see you. So the second I said that,
the hurricane went straight toward Jacksonville, went up the center. They predicted it to go up the center of Florida, hit Orlando, and then come out at Jacksonville. So then when we saw that, I go, well, maybe I should go back to Tampa. Well, stay here in Tampa. Well, of course, the next projection was it was coming up, hitting the Everglades and coming up the West Coast. So I get in the car and say, okay, honey, I'm headed to Jacksonville. What did I see that night? Boom, straight up the coast and hit Jacksonville.
A storm like that can change in anywhere from 6 to 10 hours. It can make a heck of a turn. Just whatever.
It's just following me. It's following me.
Storms don't like Jacksonville, so they stay off of our coast.
Thank God.
Yeah. So
we've had so many hurricanes, non-hurricanes.
Oh yeah.
Where they close us down and.
Well, what about Floyd? Remember that one?
Yeah.
I mean, that was a storm that looked like it was just going to plow Florida. Yeah. And the bands went from South Florida to Georgia,
Yeah.
And
we didn't get nothing.
It got like 15-mile-an-hour winds or something.
Not even a good northeast.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or a good afternoon thunderstorm.
I know, but I see, Keith and Lee, and they need to make a smart decision, with the information that they're given, and they have to make a timely one so the rest of us know, like, if it is going to hit here and there are going to be that kind of winds, then I'm going to turn around and pack up my car and go back across to Tampa so I don't have to drive through them. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So I think they're doing their best. ISA always does an excellent job. It's one of my favorite tournaments.
Yep.
I mean, it's one of the fairest tournaments I've ever seen. And they work really hard to put on a very good tournament. So I know they're going to do what they feel is safe. If they don't feel, what a boat can go out and then what a kayak can go out in, well, pretty much the same thing. But, a little bit more caution for the kayakers.
Yep.
I'll never forget one of the worst tournaments I ever fished was in Mosquito Lagoon.
Yeah, because if you're in a boat and you feel you're not good, you can crank her up and get out of there. Kayak, best you can do is beach it. And
you gotta feel it a few minutes before.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've had storms come up on me before and be out. We used to fish out in Chickapit, and we'd be way back there, and those storms would come like one from each side, one from the east and one from the west, and collide right over us. And we've beached a boat. Me and a buddy of mine, Joe Mahoney, we huddled next to each other, took palm fronds and put them over our heads while this pounding rain hit. We were freezing. All we wearing, shorts, T-shirt, and that storm hit, and lightning was hitting everywhere. I thought I was going to die. It was serious.
I always bring I got the Frog Tog jacket that I keep in the front hatch. Usually if I bring it doesn't rain, but it didn't work yesterday.
Just in case.
Yeah, no, usually it's good luck. If your weather looks like it's going to rain, I'll throw it in there, and it never rains.
Yeah,
and I brought it this time, and it actually did rain.
And what you're saying is you shouldn't bring it.
I was talking to Clark and Cameron Jr., and I'm like, the nice thing, we see the wind is really howling, but the good thing is it's behind us, so we can get back to the launch. Just as I said that, not 5 seconds later, it turned and it came out of the other direction. That's why the kayaks almost flipped. You know how a kayak likes to nose into the wind?
Oh, yeah.
Well, when that wind hit, the kayak, almost flipped the one guy. It just, and then you had whitecaps. We're like, holy smokes, this is supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
We got back okay. It blew over pretty quickly, at least the worst of the wind. And then we were able to get back to the launch okay. And we all stayed together, just for safety reasons.
So, Pam, is there going to be a captain's meeting?
I don't know. I know that they're going to have a captain's meeting tonight for the boats. And I think that's when they're going to decide, if the boats are going, if the boats aren't going, if the kayaks are going, if they're not going. And that's the impression. I don't want to talk for Keith and Lee. Keith's the tournament director, and I don't want to put words in his mouth. I mean, he's going to do what they feel is safe for everybody and fair for everybody. You know, because angler safety.
Hey, do you have a bunch of birds around you?
Oh yeah, there is so much shrimp here. I got shrimp sitting inside my kayak.
Oh, nice.
I get these go out. They freaking jumped in on their own.
Hey, where you at? Hey, where you at?
Where there's a lot of shrimp.
Okay.
And non-specialty trout?
Yep, I missed a monster red this morning, so I know he's there. I didn't go back. I just left him alone. And I wasn't sure if this area had trout, so I was looking, you know, where a trout might be. And my first toss on the Miradyne, it wasn't giant, but it was like 18. So I've been happy with that.
Right.
Yeah, yesterday my trout that I posted were, I think, 17 and 18. And I posted a 19 red.
Nice. You're on fish. That's the main thing.
All of them, because of all the bait that's in the water, and that's how anything out there, because I posted it. Everything was caught on the Miradyne. The M14. No, 17. The M17.
MR17.
Yeah, I tend to like the color 49. It's like a green dot. But there's just so much shad in the water, you know, that caught everything. You know, I even threw some gulp out. Gulp didn't work, although I like gulp. Don't anybody get upset with me. My topwater, my Spook Junior, didn't catch anything, which was unusual. That's usually my go-to. My paddle tails, my Gambler, who caught monster reds. I mean, yeah, not so much. But that Miradyne just killed it.
Oh, yeah. 17 MR's one of my favorites.
Yeah. So in this particular area, in the area I was in yesterday, both times it was the Miradyne. But you know me, I don't plug any lure. I'm not sponsored by a lure company on purpose because, you know me, I use everything. And I'm works. Exactly. And every area is unique. You know, what might work in one part may not work in another, and what might work in the spring may not work in the fall, just because of different bait in the water. So,
does that mean the same fish is actually different?
It's just what they're feeding on, you cute little man.
She caught that, didn't she?
She called you cute.
She knows.
That's what I find funny.
She knows. Yeah. Well, we just got a picture of a local here, Mr. Chris Cockerham, and that boy has got some big flatties.
Yeah.
Look at them flatties.
So what's new?
Yeah.
Chris is always on the good ones.
Yep.
Nice.
Chris lives on the boat with flounder.
I bet he caught him right there in that spot where the picture
right
is
there
taken.
where the picture is, too.
Yep. Everybody fished that spot. That holds big ones.
All right, kiddo. Behave yourself out there. Be careful.
All right, Jeff, I'll let you know when I'm off the water.
Yep.
All right, bye. 904-831-1023 Gone Fishing Radio Show on Sunday 102.3 FM. Live streaming on Gone Fishing Radio Show Facebook page. Stand by. I'll be right back.
Atlantic Coast Marine, the name to remember for Maverick, Hughes, Pathfinder, Canoe, and Sundance boats. We're also a full-line Yamaha dealer with the best prices on Yamaha engines. A winner of Yamaha's Best in Class 3 years running, Atlantic Coast Marine will get you set up with the right engine the first time. We offer a huge service facility performing everything from fiberglass repair to engine rebuilds. Atlantic Coast Marine, 13748 Atlantic Boulevard at the Intercoastal Waterway. Call 221-0793. That's 221-0793.
The best way to go fishing around here is to join Jacksonville Boat Club. We furnish the boats, the insurance, and take care of all the maintenance. You'll enjoy completely hassle-free valet service on the premier fleet in the Southeast. When you arrive at the dock, your boat will be ready to go. You won't spend hours getting it ready or have to wait in line at the marina or boat ramp. Just remember, we clean the boats, but you clean the fish. JacksBoatClub.com.
When it comes to those pesky bugs, leave them to Beaver. Beaver Bug Blasters, that is. Clyde T. Bunk, the owner of Beaver Bug Blasters, can stop the bugs from coming into your home by building a bug beaver dam that will keep those bugs outside where they belong. Clyde appreciates your business, and he appreciates our veterans. That's why Beaver Bug Blasters is a proud supporter of the Heroes on the Water Foundation. Remember, if your pest control is a disaster, call the masters. Beaver Bug Blasters, 904-242-2847. That's 904-242-2847.
Looking for a great day of fishing or want to learn how the pros do it? Then you need to call Captain John Eggers. John's one of the leading guides in the Jacksonville area. John's won such tournaments as the Cabela's IFA Redfish Tournament and has been on many outdoor shows such as TNN and NBC Sports. He'll combine his knowledge of tournament fishing with his charter experience to ensure you have a trip of a lifetime. Give John a call at 591-1611. Again, 591-1611. Or stop by Rick's Bait and Tackle for John's information.
Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Hey, Joe.
No.
Hey, we're back. Rick's playing with his phone again.
Okay. The Greater Amberjack reopens to recreational harvest in the Gulf waters.
Big AJs.
August 1st.
That's a young man's game right there.
I tell you.
I have no desire to catch, but one. I'd catch one. I'm good with that.
The recreational harvest of the Greater Amberjack will reopen in Gulf State and federal waters August 1st. But again, the season is scheduled to remain open through August 31st. And here they go again. If you plan to fish the Greater Amberjack in state or federal waters from a private recreational vessel, and this includes anglers over 65, you must sign up as a state reef fisher angler prior to your fishing trip. So here they are again. They're making you sign up. Again, it's free, but you got to sign up.
Yep.
You got to take
You're
the course.
supposed to have that for the redfish or red snapper.
Red snapper.
Yep.
If you're already a Gulf reef fish angler and your destination meets the new statewide requirement, it's good until it expires. So, to learn more about the no-cost destination, visit myfwc.com. So, once again, there is a requirement of a class to go fishing. I guess that's good, though. As long as it's free.
Yeah, but the reason for signing up is what?
Keep track of you.
There you go.
So welcome to that. And the Lionfish Challenge for the divers,
right,
is still going on. It's July 30th. It says the Lionfish Challenge has been extended. Participants will have until November 1st to submit their lionfish.
For something as beautiful, why is it so destructive?
Right.
It kills all the fish.
I know, but
why does it have to be that mean?
Yeah,
I don't know. That could pertain to a lot of things. It could.
Humans too, huh?
Yeah. It could look nice.
Beautiful people can really be mean? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Oh, Jesus, man. I lost. Good Lord, I lost.
The lionfish thing.
Lionfish, Rick, lionfish.
Lionfish. I like the fish that tell the truth, personally. Oh, no, Joe's snorting. Joe's snorting like a pig. Oh, my God.
Okay, stop.
And the ratings are going to go up.
Go ahead. Stop. Okay, come on. Compose.
Is that a little wet spot?
Compose. Compose.
And for y'all that are listening, we sure thank you for staying with us through this.
And for those that left, have a happy day.
Man, that sounded like something I'm going to throw on the grill this weekend.
A snort?
No, the lionfish.
Oh, lionfish, okay.
Lionfish are very...
Yeah,
good fish. Yeah.
And
I mean, how could a fish that looks, like that be that good tasting,
Well, the other things is beautiful.
I know.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, they are.
Colorful.
Oh, well.
Chris Cockerham just hooked up with us. Chris, nice flounder you're getting out there, bud. Good job. Give us a shout if you want to, 904-831-1023. Let us know exactly where you're at, what you're using for bait, what kind of material you're using to catch those fish with.
What kind of rod?
Yeah, what kind of rod?
What line? How many pound test?
Exact coordinates where you're at.
Yep.
904-831-1023.
Give us a call, Chris.
I tell you what.
I saw something that just came up from Mr. Chip Davis. 2 months and 25 days, we will be celebrating our 11th annual Flounder Pounder.
The 11th? Is it the 11th?
It's going to be the 11th.
So.
There will be some changes in venues with all the COVID-19 stuff, but one thing for sure, there will be only one Flounder Pounder. Big Fish only pays $5,000 to the winner, and the sickest trophy around made by Jesse Kelly Sr. And that is one sick-looking trophy, I promise you that.
Well, I'll tell you another one I love. It's just Greg Bean Bachman's their trout tournament.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm serious now. I got the boat for fishing now.
You got one, baby. That is a nice boat you're getting.
Yep.
We would get a lot of work on mine this week.
Condolences to Craig and his wife for losing their pet. Yeah, that's
poor Lola.
That's a shame.
Man, that dog was so crazy.
I know what you're going through.
That thing was like full on all the time.
Yeah.
Sit there and run circles and loved fish.
Heck of a decision to have to make, but you got to do it.
Yeah.
Well, we finally. I'm going to tell you something you might need to look at. Boy, I sure learned a lesson. I've never had to use an on-off switch. I have one now.
Right.
You get a little wire out of place or here, your battery's going to short out.
You're talking about what, a boat?
Yeah.
Okay, you just mentioned boat. You just said on-off battery. Okay.
Okay, well, no, it turns off everything. Everything. It turns off the battery
to everything.
To everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like your main breaker.
Kill switch.
Yeah.
No, not a kill switch. It's a different thing. A power kill switch. Huh?
Yeah, you could say that. The kill switch, what people think about it is that little clip that goes in and comes out.
Yeah.
You fell out of the boat.
Does you have a cord attached to you?
Yeah. It turns off the engine.
Lifeguard lanyards.
Uh-huh.
Right.
But we had something a little bit wrong. I've got a depth finder that I love. But we think there's a short in that thing somewhere. So we went in to get the boat and crank, no battery. So we took the wires off of the battery to the depth finder. But anyway, we went and put a on-off switch. It's that round red thing that you see.
Yep.
Was this after your recent repairs that were just done?
Just got it done. Shark Attack did a great job.
Yep, I have that one on mine.
Your new one?
Yeah. Yep.
Excuse me.
You can, put it to which battery you want to use.
Yeah.
And
well, we put a separate one on the deep cycle for the trolling motor. So we got two separate ones. And
man, them fries from Zaxby's are gonna kill you one day.
Don't say that. I'm getting too close to it. But anyway, Shark Attack, which is one of our sponsors, I try to always use our sponsors, did a great job. And I'm really excited about getting out if it cools down, I can get back out there again. But with the Flounder Pounder and the Premier Trout Tournament, looks like it's going to be two great tournaments.
Yep.
I am going to commit to Craig. Rick's Bait and Tackle is going to sponsor that one pretty
nice. Good.
And if business continues on like it's been going, I'm going to try to do the same thing with the Flounder Pounder. Now, Craig needs a little more help than Chip does. Chip can raise some money already, buddy.
Yep.
But for those kids, anything, it's good for those kids. Anyway. So we're going to do that. And I mean, that's one killer trophy for the Flounder Pounder.
Oh yeah.
And one
and a belt.
Belt for the
a
trout.
belt. Nobody's
Now,
done belts.
Chip said, what we got? How many weeks we got for the Flounder Pounder?
2.5 months.
Yeah.
2.5 months.
Yeah. 2 months and 25 days.
Okay.
So 2 months and 3 weeks.
11 weeks.
11 weeks. Yeah.
Pretty soon, we're going to be inviting Chip Davis here to be on the show. None of the three of us have to show up.
Well, I can tell you, it's going to be.
He'll talk the whole to it.
It's going to be October the 24th.
October the 24th.
Yep. And first place payout, $5,000. They have payouts to 10 places. This year, they're not going to have an aggregate.
Yes, you mentioned that to me.
Yep. This year, it's just going to be one big trophy, and
I don't even think he's having a ladies division either.
yes, he is.
He is.
He's having a women's and a junior angler.
Okay.
Yep.
Now
Yep.
that's better than accurate.
Yep. And so Gavin will be fishing the junior angler this year.
Yeah.
So hopefully he can pull a repeat of last year and win the kids division.
Let me tell you what, people. I'm fortunate that most of my grandchildren are good, healthy.
Yeah.
It's two great baseball players I got, and two of my grandsons. I do have one grandchild that has some problems. And if you don't go through something like Chip Davis has gone through, having a son that you love so much and you cannot communicate with him, you just don't know how his heart has broken over the years. And sponsoring, and I still see some people belittling the certain tournaments that are helping people like this. And that's all. One of the best things about fishermen, through all this trial and tribulations we're all going through right now with the country and problems, let's all stick together as fishermen and let's get behind these two tournaments, the Flounder Pounder and Chip Davis's. Not Chip's, but in
Craig
Renbrock's tournament.
And let's not forget Donnie Leaper's tournament also. Another great tournament, kayak only.
Kayak only.
Yep. Got to keep that one going.
Because that supports breast cancer.
Yep.
Or ladies' cancer.
Well, yeah. It's a little bit different this year, but Donnie lost his title sponsor. This year because of everything that's going on. Yeah, so
it's tough. Let me tell you what, it's really tough.
Anytime there's a tournament, the fishermen always end up showing up and doing their thing
and supporting the kids.
Yep.
At 2:00 p.m. on Sunday afternoon, the storm is going to be about 30 miles off the coast of Port St. Lucie.
So we should be able to fish Sunday.
And at 3 o'clock on the 3rd, Monday, it will be off the coast of Jacksonville at 2 p.m., roughly 40 to 80 miles, as of right now.
Okay, give us a call, 904-831-1023. We will be right back after these messages.
Z the founder at Z Best Original Tunis Restaurant on 103rd Street would like you to stop by 7 days a week for takeout or drive-through from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Z Best Original Tunis Restaurant has almost a dozen flavors of wings and 30 shrimp for just $9.99. Don't forget the original Kronos gyros, oysters, the original chicken sandwich, and more. Discounts for military, first responders, and school employees. You've tried the rest, now try Z Best Original Tunis Restaurant, 7400 103rd Street.
Have you ever wanted to learn a new language like French, Spanish, or Russian, but thought it would be too difficult and time-consuming? Then go to Babbel.com and try it for free. Babbel works because it's built around real life. It teaches you everyday practical conversations that you will actually use. In 15 minutes a day, you'll be on your way to speaking a new language in just a few weeks. Babbel uses a modern conversation-based technique that makes language engaging, fun, and memorable. It starts by teaching you words and phrases. Then, sentences gradually get more complex. Soon, you're practicing short conversations about real-life topics. Babbel is created by language experts who use the spaced repetition method to help you learn quickly and remember what you learned. With Babbel, you can speak a new language. Babbel. Language for life. Now try Babbel for free. Just go to Babbel.com and start learning a new language today. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
Did you know that feeling sluggish or weighed down could be signs that your digestive system isn't working at its best? But taking Metamucil every day can help. Metamucil supports your daily digestive health using a special plant-based fiber called psyllium. Psyllium works by forming a gel in your digestive system to trap and remove the waste that weighs you down. Start feeling lighter and more energetic by taking Metamucil every day.
Did you know that Metamucil is available in packets, capsules, and fiber thins? Buy them today at Target and Target.com.
Capital One knows life doesn't alert you about your credit card.
Hey, couch surfers, we've got non-stop tunes to keep you rocking while you work. Oh, and Colleen, yes, you Colleen with a K. Your free trial of Movie Plus ends tomorrow, and your card may be charged. Do you want to continue or cancel?
So meet Eno, the Capital One assistant. Eno looks out for surprise charges, like when free trials expire, and helps if you need to fix them. Eno, another way Capital One is watching out for your money when you're not. Capital One, what's in your wallet? Limitations apply.
Find new roads that lead to Woody Folsom Automotive in Bexley for the Chevy Open Road Sale and employee pricing on GMC and Buick. 2020 select Chevy vehicles are up to 15% off MSRP.
Finance any new vehicle with GM Financial and make no payment for 120 days. We're home with a free lifetime powertrain warranty. Good all over the U.S. and Canada. That's sweeter than a pudding right there. Bring your mom and them and talk to us.
2020 Equinox, 0% for 84 months and no payment for 120 days. Better get to Bexley and get it done. Online, we're WoodyFolsom.com. So call, click, or come see us. Acres and acres of certified, pre-owned 19 and 20 model Chevys and GMCs. Everything from used Tesla to Lexus, BMW to Ford, Chevy, Toyota, and Nissan. Woody Folsom Automotive. Nobody sells for less. Restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Bring your mom and them and talk to us.
Make someone's day with a little help from Kuhn Flowers. Fresh flowers have a way of adding that extra bit of beauty to your home. They're also a great way to brighten someone's day. And what better way is there to show someone just how much you care than with a fresh bouquet of flowers? One thing's for sure, when you order flowers from Kuhn Flowers, they're the brightest, most colorful, professionally arranged, long-lasting floral arrangements available. Call Kuhn Flowers today, 398-8601. That's 398-8601. Or you can shop online anytime at KuhnFlowers.com. Kuhn Flowers, making memories since 1947.
Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Hey, we're going to talk a little freshwater fishing here.
Are we?
Yeah.
Is it that late already?
Yeah.
Richard's on. Richard.
Rick.
Oh, it's Rick? I thought it was Richard.
Mr. Sutherland.
Hey, Rick.
What's up, man?
How y'all doing, guys?
Good, man. How's everything going down there?
Hey.
It is hot. It's hot.
Hot.
Well, we, with my little package Jaw Jacker products, we have come up with this stick bait. I think I showed it to you about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yep.
The red. Yep. It's the long one now, not the short one. The long ones. The red with a looks like a yellow tip.
Right. Oh yeah.
We sold out completely of those. I mean, the freshwater people are eating that stick bait up.
I told you that was money when you put that flashy tip on there, gold tip or yellow tip. That right there. That's what they love, guys, and especially if you're fishing deep, you need that bigger stick bait, bigger worm, that bigger presentation in that deep water. And I don't know what it does, but that tip being the different color just drives them crazy.
Yeah.
What in the world is that thing?
Yeah, exactly. And
I don't know, but I'm going to eat it.
Yeah, I mean, we've had a lot of success on them, on stick baits, on the big worms. I've actually had here lately more success with those than I have like the ribbon-tail worms. I use a lot of ribbon-tail worms, but I haven't had as much success as I have just the regular stick baits with the different color tails on them. I've had a lot of success right now, too. I'm with topwater, and it also helps that I fish topwater about 80% of the time, but we've been doing pretty good. Candy and I are actually both fishing in a tournament together tomorrow on the Claremont chain of lakes. So, yep, she's recovered. She's going to fish a tournament with me tomorrow. So that's going to be great to get out there. It's an open tournament. So we're going
to have some updates?
Oh, yeah, we're going to have some updates. We're going to have some updates throughout the day. Tune in on that Thursday on Facebook, and you'll hear the live updates. And, she's really looking forward to it. She hasn't fished a tournament with me in about 2 to 3 years. So she's really looking forward to it. She tells me, I'm going to beat you, Rick. I was like, we're on the same team.
Well, yeah, but she could still beat you, man.
Yeah. She's like, I'm going to beat you. I'm going to catch big fish. And I'm like, we're on the same team. Whatever, let's beat everybody else, but,
There's no rules against husband and wife competing against each other.
No. Oh, no, there'll be some on-boat competition. You need to know. There'll be on-boat competition.
I'm assuming y'all are married.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And then, of course, we're going to be live Sunday morning. And
7 o'clock.
Again, we're going to try a little different part. But, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Like Jeff said, we're going to have live updates throughout the day. We'll let you know how we're doing and who's caught what. So
that's always fun.
It is.
Yeah, I just wanted to verify that. I didn't want to make sure that y'all weren't just shacking or anything,
Oh, no.
What are you talking about?
It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
Of course, being in the heat, they don't run it as long. It takes like till 1 p.m., so it's a little bit shorter because of the heat. So we're going to get out there and give it a shot and try it out. She's a big swim bait fan, so she loves fishing her swim baits, and so it'll be a little bit different.
Who fishes off the bow?
I do.
Oh, you do, huh? So you can control the little foot pedal?
Yes, sir.
So you throw her in the trunk?
Yeah. I'm afraid if she controlled the foot pedal, she might fall off.
That's where I get to fish all the time, in the trunk. It stays up front.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was in the trunk 2 weeks ago, and I caught the big fish, and we won the tournament, from the back of the boat, So there's a lot of different, but he was fishing bottom, I was fishing top, so we were covering both angles of the water,
Hey, Rick, Jeff got him a new shiny boat coming. Boy.
Oh, yeah? What'd you get, Jeff?
He got himself a Ranger.
He got payments.
Yeah, I did. They ain't bad.
Hey, with no payments, no on the water.
Yep. Well,
on the water.
I'll tell you what, the Rangers are one heck of a boat.
This is a Ranger Banshee.
Is that the aluminum one, or is that the
No, it's fiberglass.
Fiberglass one.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, the aluminum boats by Ranger are not bad. They're not loud.
Yeah.
Right.
What are those, Alumacraft? Is that the name of it, Alumacraft? You familiar with those, Rick?
There's several.
Yeah, they have those in the trackers, and Ranger makes an aluminum boat as well.
Right. Yeah.
And they're actually lighter. A buddy of mine has a tracker, and I went and helped him put it on the trailer, and I lifted it up, and I'm like, holy cow, this is light. And it is. It's lighter. It's lighter than fiberglass.
Do you ever, I know this is probably an unusual question.
Answer no.
Have you ever seen anybody in the tournaments fishing out of a pontoon, Rick?
No.
Here's a true story.
True.
I actually have fished a bass tournament out of a pontoon.
Okay.
I actually have. My boat went, I was signed up for the tournament, already paid for it, everything else, and my boat motor just went, kaput. His buddy of mine said, you can use my boat. I said, all right. Didn't realize he had a 22 or 23-foot pontoon boat.
With what, like a 40 horse on it?
It had a Mercury 100 horsepower.
Oh, good motor.
Did it have a troller?
And I'm going to tell you, it had a trailer on the front, and it took up the whole canal.
Yeah.
And it was so great because I said, I'm coming through. I'm driving my island, and they're coming through.
You didn't have to worry about people going around you.
Needless to say, I didn't do too well in that tournament.
Now, why do you say that, though? Because to me, a pontoon boat really is a better fishing boat than anything I can think of.
To fish off of, but I mean, you've got to return a little earlier than you normally would.
Oh yeah, you don't have the power.
you don't have the power and the speed and everything. But it seems like the easier.
You lose your stealth, is what I realized in it.
Oh, okay.
You lose a lot of the stealth part of it.
That's what I was going to
say. It's just so
say.
big, and you hear it. You know, the big pontoons make a lot of noise.
Yeah, they do have a slap to them. Yeah. Quite a bit.
But if you're fishing deep, man, that's a barge.
Yeah.
You know, if you're going,
you can walk all over.
Something like that.
You can cover a lot more ground.
What Will used to fish off of, Joe? Pontoon boat?
No, he didn't have a pontoon. No, it was a deck boat that he had.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, he still got it. He's in the market. He's looking for another boat right now anyway, but he wants to go offshore. He wants to go out and get some kings and stuff, and so, but he'll get what he can get.
I've got a deck boat, you know, and it was a family heirloom, and I thought about going inshore with it, you know. But I'm just kind of nervous because I'm a freshwater fishing guy, you know. I'm not too experienced out there, but I thought about putting the deck boat out there and trying to move around a little bit in it.
Man, all saltwater fishing is freshwater fishing and saltwater, man.
That's it. That's it. And I mean,
if you can throw a rod and, you know, not backlash it and get you some bait, you know.
Well, and the deck boat's just similar to a pontoon, but it doesn't have the pontoons, you know. It's got the same kind of deck and seating and openness. You know, mine's a center.
You can walk all over that boat to fish.
Yeah, you can go all over it, you know. So I thought about it, but, you know, it's just hard to take it off the freshwater. I mean, bass fishing is it's something I've done my whole life. I love it. It's a hunting sensation because they go out there, you're hunting the fish, you know. And I'm a shallow water fisherman, so I don't work too well in the salt water and shallow water.
Sure. Have you ever fished offshore, Rick? You ever gone offshore?
Yeah.
I mean, deep offshore. Okay.
Yeah, I've done that, and I tell you what, my favorite fish to catch is amberjack.
Yeah.
You know,
we were just talking about those. Best place to go out and get those is go out and to the middle grounds off the coast of Tampa.
Yeah.
You leave out of what's that pass out there, Jeff?
Yep.
John's Pass, yeah.
John's Pass.
And run out there about, it's a night trip. It's about a 36-hour trip, buddy, and it's 12 hours just to get to the fishing spot. But I'm telling you what, they'll put you on some AJs, man. Rick, be careful down there, buddy. Enjoy your weekend.
Good luck tomorrow.
Yep, you might get a little breezy conditions, but you shouldn't be in any trouble over there in Lakeland area, so you should be good to go with the storm.
All right, y'all take care.
All right, 904-831-1023. That was Rick Sutherland with Sutherland Outdoors. You can find him on where, Jeff?
Facebook?
Yeah.
7 o'clock Sunday morning.
On Sunday morning.
Yep. Sutherland Outdoors.
All right.
Go watch him catch some fish on top water.
Stand by. We'll be right back.
For the finest soft plastic and topwater baits, use what the pros use, Down South Lures. If you're one of those skinny water anglers out there looking to boat some speckled trout or redfish, Down South Lures has you covered. Their Southern Shad line of soft plastic baits come in a variety of colors for clear and stained water use. Down South Lures is a family-owned and operated business that was inspired to make their own line of fishing lures because of their love for our coast and the great fishing that it offers. Get online now and visit DownSouthLures.com. That's DownSouthLures.com.
You wouldn't trust just anyone on where to find your next big catch, would you? So why trust anyone when it comes to buying or selling your home? When the experts at RealKeeper Realty can help you navigate your way through the biggest financial move you'll make in your life. Just like fishing, when you're selling your home, you got to put out the right bait to attract the best buyers. And when it comes to buying the right home for you and your family, we'll stay the course and make sure you find a real keeper. For all of your real estate needs, give Real Keeper Realty a call. 904-414-4000. Real Keeper Realty. Your home. Your future. Our commitment.
You've been wanting a reputable trolling motor shop in the Beaches area, and now it's here. Fish 307 Jacks. They're a certified Minn Kota service center with the tools and the know-how to get you back in the shallows. If you're needing cannon or walker downrigger work, Fish 307 specializes in that as well. They're conveniently located on Mayport Road, just 1 block north of Levee, and they're ready to get your boat off the trailer and back in the water where it belongs. Fish 307 Jacks. Give them a call today at 904-859-0966. That's 904-859-0966. Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Hey, it's been a great day today. Thank y'all very much.
Last segment.
Yeah, last segment going
That
here.
was quick.
You got something, Joe, you want to do?
No, this just really got me stumped. I'm going to have to work on this when I get home. Got to have this one. Got to have this little machine.
Yeah.
Run it. Good to go.
Well, we have a couple things I'd like to tell you about at Rick's Bait and Tackle. We have I just sold all my Bimini Bay shirts at half price.
Right.
Got rid of them because Bimini Bay, I brought in a whole bunch of new Bimini Bay. It's blood resistant. It's called the Shield.
Wow.
So it does not, it's not supposed to hold blood.
So when you cut yourself, you don't have to worry about ruining your shirt?
Or it's fish blood.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea, too.
Right. So it's for fish blood, and it keeps you, got shorts and shirts that way. And we're going to start putting them out on Monday.
Nice.
You got another stupid question.
Yes, sir.
Fish blood and human blood.
Right.
I thought about that already.
Can they?
They're different.
They are. I mean, it's not like an A positive, an A negative.
I don't think if you needed a transfusion, that they're going to go get a bonita and hook it up, stick it into your arm,
Well, if it was a dire emergency, you're out in the middle of the ocean and you lose a lot of blood.
Man, that caused me a bottle and there's lots of blood there. Here, quick. Joe's snorting again. Oh, my God.
Well, I don't see why not. Blood is blood is blood, right?
No, apparently not.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
We wouldn't have blood drives, Joe.
Right? we just go catch fish.
See what this corona thing's done to me? It's just keeping me out of the loop.
That was it, but
it's keeping me out of the loop.
I was telling these people about something great because our prices also are very good prices on the Bimini Bay clothing.
Right.
And unless you want to get transfusion from tuna.
You're getting some different color shoes in also?
Yes, we have ordered the brown ones.
Right.
Got them coming in.
I want to see.
I love it.
Is it a little bit different in the style, the look, or it's just
about the same?
About the same, or is it's just the color different?
The color different. That's it.
Okay.
And I tell you what,
I know you definitely, since you've been wearing those shoes, you're walking better. You're saying that your knees aren't hurting as bad and things like that.
Well, he's not heavily drinking like he was. Like last week he put down like a case of liquor or something. It was hard for him to walk, but now he's only drinking like a bottle or two a day. So
thank you, Fish Florida.
Right. That's a lot.
Stop.
I drank a case last week. Zephyr Hills bottled water, my favorite.
A big night of me drinking. It's a mudslide.
A mudslide.
Right, I like that.
And then you got to call rescue to get him home.
One mudslide a night is the big night.
I like mudslides. Those things are pretty good.
Yeah. What are they? 10% alcohol.
Yeah. He's an old duels guy.
I don't drink enough to.
I have never drank.
I used to.
Much. I had 1 year that I was a drinker, and
that's when you lost the stock market.
I spent $8 on
Kodak.
Yes.
I was going to say, I'll put a little bit more into that. But,
I wish I didn't buy any Kodak. I was like on the move and doing stuff and not paying any attention.
Did you see what happened?
Yeah.
No, what's it up to?
35, 36.
Oh, it was up to 59 yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to fluctuate, yeah.
I saw it, and then a week ago it was $2.
Yeah.
And you bought how much? $8?
No, it was $8.
Oh, you bought it at $8. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I bought 10 shares.
Yeah.
I spent $100 roughly on it. And it tripled itself in a matter of an hour and a half, something like that.
Yeah.
But from what I looked at today, everything's not looking good.
Nope.
So.
All right. Well, thank you for staying with us on the Gun Fishing Show. And Joe has learned how to snort now. And,
that's funny.
Please pay attention.
Yeah, but it's not powder, though. I don't do that powder thing. That's illegal, and it's not good for you.
Yeah. And it's not the 80s anymore.
is that the 80s?
70s and 80s.
The 70s and 80s, yeah.
Real heavy in the 80s.
Yeah.
You know, Scarface and stuff.
Baking soda.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little LSD back in the
How are we looking for tomorrow, Rick? What do we got in stock? Do you have any
We don't
idea?
know. We're playing it by ear after tonight. We had, right now, probably just about sold out the mud minnows. People, what happens with mud minnows, they get into the trap, and in this heat, there's not enough oxygen in the water, and a lot of them die. In traps. So the mud minnow guys are trying not to wipe out a location. They want
They want good fresh ones for.
Well, later on too.
Yeah.
You know, why kill the fish for no reason whatsoever, because you can't make no money off them.
Yep.
So they're trying to pull the traps a little quicker, and seeing what they get, and they're getting reduced amounts.
Sure.
So instead of getting 3,000 or 4,000, we're getting 1,000 in.
And I don't know about the size of your shrimp, but if they're small,
pretty good.
Are they good ones now?
They're pretty good.
Now, blue crabs should be okay, correct?
Yeah, blue crabs are okay. We're getting fiddlers. Yeah. Just low on.
I've been seeing some sheep's head around.
Can you believe it?
Yeah, nice ones too.
I saw one really nice one. I'm trying to think of who it was.
I saw a nice 7-pounder while I was flounder fishing, and it was nibbling on some stuff, and all I had was a big curly tail, and he didn't want to mess with it. But yeah, if I'd have had a little different bait, I'd probably had a nice sheep's head.
I was reading last night, doing research for the show. I saw somebody had caught a nice, probably 7 pounds. Mm-hmm. Nice sheephead.
Yep.
For this time of year. And we're still selling the fiddlers.
Oh yeah, people are out fishing for them. Yeah. They're still around. I think they're smaller fish right now, but there's still a good number of sheep's head around.
Now you can hit the fiddlers. You can drop fiddlers down on the pilings of a pier or something like that, and you'll get a good hit.
Oh yeah.
And redfish will hit fiddlers.
Yeah.
The redfish and on the surf, the trout that like the one we saw today has been good. Whiting, you're having your summer whiting, which are not really big fish, but they're tasty. Very good.
Well, if you want good trout, if you want some nice trout, you have a 2-hour window to hit the Jack's Pier in the morning.
5 to 7?
Between 5 to 7, 6 to 8, somewhere in that general 2 to 3 hour window, you will slap the trout, trust me.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden it just dies. They're gone.
The trout doesn't
It's like they look at their watch and they go, we got to go.
Yeah.
Well, they don't like light and they don't like heat. So they're in for deeper water.
And maybe in the evenings between 8 and 10, 7 and 9, something in that window. But yeah, you can you just fish the pier, fish around the pilings, and they're getting them on top water. And I'm sure Spencer appreciates me blasting that out there, but that's what radio shows do. 904-831-1023, 904-831-1023. Well, you have been listening to the Gone Fishing Radio Show on Sunny 102.3 FM in Jacksonville. Please have a safe weekend. Keep your eyes out to the southeast, looking for the winds. Be careful. See you next week on the Gone Fishing Show. Good day.
Man, all it is that, I mean, that don't matter. Hell,